So, good evening, Miss. First of all, would like to ask for your permission to record this interview for academic purposes only. Is that okay with you?
Yes, it's okay with me.
Okay. My name is Stephanie Leon, and these are my classmates, and Jasmine, and we are from a hospitality management students currently taking the subject multicultural diversity. As part of our major subject, we are conducting an interview to learn more about different cultures, experiences, and perspectives from foreigners working or living in different environments. The purpose of this interview is also to give us a better understanding and heads up about working with people from different cultural backgrounds in our future dream careers in the hospitality and tourism. So your answers and experiences will greatly help us learn more about multicultural diversity and professional interaction in the workplace. Thank you so much for giving us your time today, and the question and answers are now open.
Okay, thank you for inviting me in for this interview. And my name is Christian. I'm coming from Slovakia, that's in Europe. And right now I'm working as a casino manager in a cruise ship from Norwegia, I should say. Sorry for my English. And my job is to manage my crew and operations and make sure everything runs smoothly.
So, good evening, sir. Can you also introduce yourself? You already introduced yourself, so we would like to ask your current position on board, the cruise company you are working for, and how many years you have been working with this industry.
So my position is a casino manager on the cruise ship, and I work for Norwegian cruise ships, for Norwegian service, or how should I say it, for Norwegian national cruise ship. And what was the last question again?
How many years you have been working in the cruise industry, sir?
I have 7 years of experience.
So, what inspired you to pursue a career in the cruise industry, and how did you get started?
I wanted to work in an international environment and meet people from different cultures, and also it was my dream to go abroad, not be in my country, and to work with people, go abroad and go explore the world and have this kind of adventurous lifestyle.
So,
Good evening, sir. How would you describe the experience of working with people from many different cultures and nationalities?
How would I describe it? I would describe it very interesting, and I learn very new and very a lot of new and amazing things about cultures and differences from people. I met a lot of people and made a lot of friends throughout my career, and together with my crew and with the staff, we are really get good together, and also it helps me learn other cultural differences and makes me help other people more.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, what cultural differences did you notice the most while working on a cruise ship?
What cultural differences I notice the most is probably just the religion ones, and because I'm a Christian and there are people who are Muslims also, and these are the differences. But also there are many different people. Some of them talk very strictly and very directly. Some of them are very quiet and very polite. So you will learn a lot to communicate with the people and to manage the people. Also every time you try your best to keep everything running smooth.
Okay, sir. How do crew members overcome language barriers and cultural misunderstandings on board?
English is the main language on board. Well, we use English as the main and everyone tries to communicate clearly, and everyone knows English. But there are people also, as a tourists, who doesn't know English, and if someone speak other language, we have other crew member to help and overcome the barrier if the crew member speaks their language and try to help them with it. But basically the basic language is English. And we also help each other to explain things and misunderstandings.
Thank you, sir.
So what was your biggest adjustment, sir, when you first started working on board?
Again, please.
What was your biggest adjustment when you were first started working on board?
The biggest adjustment was probably adapting to the lifestyle of being on a cruise ship and working on a cruise ship as daily life, managing crew, managing job, starting there and learning new things, and yeah, just basically adjusting to the on board, living on cruise ship, and adjusting to working hours.
Thank you, sir. Can you share an experience where multicultural diversity helped improve teamwork or customer service?
Of course, in the casino we have a lot of different customers or like guests from different countries, and a lot of the times there are not really people from European countries. There are from many different countries. So we help each other. Also, as I said, that if someone speaks different language and we have a crew member that can help with that, we will send that crew member. I will manage it. They will explain some rules, some things to that person, and we try to help each other and try to be polite.
Yes. Have you ever faced challenges because of cultural differences, and how did you handle the situation professionally?
Yes. To be honest, sometimes misunderstandings happens, and because of people communicate differently, sometimes we don't understand each other because nobody is perfect at their language, and especially in English, when some people come from different language and different nationality, they are not really great speaking fluently at English, so sometimes misunderstanding happens and these challenges. But usually what I learned and what I try to manage is everyone to be calm and be polite, listen carefully and try to solve the problem. And we have a really respect between me and the guests and also the crew member.
So, in your opinion, why multicultural diversity important in the cruise industry?
Why is multicultural diversity important in cruise industry? Did I heard that right?
Yes, sir.
So why is it important? Well, on the board there are people from all across the world, right? So diversity helps a lot because you never know who you met, and when you have the options to pick some crew member who knows different language, as I said, or have different skills. Everyone has a different skills, different background, different things that they are good at, and everything we as a team, as a crew members, and me as a manager to provide as best as we can for the guests, and we create a really good, strong teamwork and better customer service.
Thank you, sir.
And what are the values or attitudes that are important in working in a multicultural environment?
What is important for me in the important values? There are, of course, it's a respect. It's being patient, and most of all, is being professional. It's all about being professional and good to the customer or like to the guest. The teamwork and communication are also one of the most important things. And personally, what I learned is I like to be with someone very open-minded, and these people are really good to work with, and these are the things that I value the most, probably the professionalism.
What is the most memorable lesson you learned from your multicultural experiences on board, sir?
most memorable lesson was I learned that even when people are different and from different countries, it doesn't mean they are really different. They are still people and they're still friendly. They have different backgrounds, different country, different languages, but still you can communicate with them as normal people, even in Europe, in my country, and everyone is the same basically. And good communication, of course, and teamwork can solve some problems between it, but we are just the same people.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So, for the last question for you is, what advice would you give to tourism or hospitality students like who dream of working on cruise ships someday?
What advice I would give? Well, first of all, it's needed to have a good English, and that's basic. That's the basic thing on cruise ship, to have the English. That's a must. So improve your English, learn English, and improve and try to learn how to communicate. Try to improve your communication skills, and be open, very open to learning. Be always open and believe in yourself. It's about believing. It's about trying. No matter what happens, do not give up. You can get it. You just need to get at it, chip at it until you get it.
Okay, so since that was the last question for you, that concludes our interview. So, on behalf of my group, we would like to sincerely thank you for giving us your time, sharing your experiences, and answering our questions. Your insights helped us better understand multicultural diversity and gave us valuable knowledge that we can apply in our future careers in the hospitality industry. So we truly appreciate your kindness, and Sir Christian, thank you for agreeing on doing this interview since I asked you 2 days ago. And thank you guys once again, and we hope you have a wonderful day since it's already evening for us and for you. So that concludes the interview. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you also.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
sir.